Welcome to Farming Aid.
Across the world, a quiet revolution is happening on small farms and homesteads. Farmers are turning away from fast-growing, factory-style poultry and rediscovering the value of heritage chicken breeds, those time-tested birds that fed generations long before industrial agriculture took over. These breeds aren't just beautiful or nostalgic, they represent true sustainability. They're hardy, self-sufficient, and thrive in natural environments where others struggle. They forage, reproduce naturally, and bring balance back to the farm ecosystem. In today's video, we're diving into the world's top 5 best heritage chicken breeds every sustainable farmer must know. These aren't your average backyard chickens, they're living history, carrying the genetics and traits that modern breeds have lost. From exceptional egg layers to flavorful table birds, each of these breeds tells a story of resilience, tradition, and practicality. Whether you're aiming to build a self-sufficient flock, improve your soil health, or simply raise happier, hardier birds, these heritage chickens are the foundation of truly sustainable poultry farming. So get ready to meet the champions of the past that are shaping the future of farming today. One of the most iconic of these heritage breeds is the Rhode Island Red, a bird that practically defines American poultry heritage. Originating in the late 1800s in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, this breed was developed through selective crosses between Malay and brown leghorn chickens. The goal was to produce a hardy, dual-purpose bird capable of providing both excellent meat and steady egg production. The result was a reddish-brown powerhouse that could thrive on small farms and rugged homesteads alike. Rhode Island Reds are celebrated for their rich mahogany plumage and calm temperament, but their true value lies in their resilience. They are known to continue laying even under less than ideal conditions, often producing around 200 to 300 brown eggs a year without the help of artificial lighting or intensive feeding. Their foraging instinct also makes them perfect for free-range and pasture-based systems, where they supplement their diet naturally by scratching for seeds and insects. Farmers who raise them often praise their hardiness in cold and heat alike, and their ability to live long productive lives without losing vigor. In a sustainable setting, this breed stands as a model of self-sufficiency, an example of how traditional genetics still outperform many industrial hybrids when it comes to natural adaptability. Moving across the Atlantic, the Orpington from England represents another cornerstone of heritage poultry. Developed by William Cook in the town of Orpington, Kent, during the late 19th century, this breed was designed for utility and beauty. The original buff Orpington became famous not only for its golden plumage but also for its gentle personality and impressive size. Orpingtons are often called the gentle giants of the chicken world. They are large, soft-feathered, and strikingly calm, which makes them excellent for small farms and family homesteads. They're cold-hardy due to their dense plumage, and their dual-purpose nature ensures a steady return both in eggs and meat. A typical Orpington hen can lay 200 or more light brown eggs a year while maintaining a full-bodied carcass suitable for the table. Beyond their productivity, Orpingtons contribute to the emotional side of sustainable farming. Their docile demeanor makes them easy to handle and an ideal breed for mixed-age farming environments, where even children can safely care for them. The breed has since expanded into various color varieties, black, blue, and lavender among them, but all retain the same calm intelligence and strong maternal instinct. Farmers often note their broodiness and reliability as natural incubators, a trait that reduces dependency on artificial hatchery systems. That kind of self-sustaining cycle, where chickens can reproduce and raise their own young, embodies the essence of heritage farming. From the green hills of France comes another remarkable bird, the Bresse Chicken, often hailed as the Queen of Poultry and the Poultry of Kings. This breed has been cherished in the region of Bresse for centuries, long before modern poultry genetics began reshaping the industry. The Bresse is so integral to French culture that it's the only chicken in the world protected by an appellation d'origine contrôlée, AOC, similar to how Champagne or Roquefort cheese are protected. True Bresse chickens are raised under strict conditions, free-ranging in grassy pastures and fed a diet that includes locally grown grains and dairy supplements. Their meat is prized for its tenderness, marbling, and rich flavor, making them a symbol of culinary excellence. Beyond their reputation on the plate, Bresse chickens are highly efficient foragers and remarkably hardy. They grow steadily but naturally, without the need for industrial feed additives. Hens are solid layers of creamy white eggs, and their calm, confident demeanor allows them to adapt well to traditional mixed farm systems. For sustainable farmers, the Bresse represents the gold standard of how careful breeding, regional adaptation, and respect for natural life cycles can create a bird that is both economically rewarding and ecologically balanced. In many ways, it's the poster child for how heritage genetics and terroir-based farming philosophies can work hand in hand. Heading northward, the Plymouth Rock, particularly the barred rock variety, stands as another living legend in the heritage poultry world. Originating in New England around the mid-1800s, the breed quickly became a staple of American homesteads due to its versatility and reliable productivity. The distinct barred plumage, black and white stripes across each feather, makes them easily recognizable and adds to their visual charm. But behind that beauty lies a bird of remarkable utility. Plymouth Rocks are dual-purpose to the core, with hens capable of laying a steady supply of brown eggs while the roosters provide quality meat with fine flavor. Their adaptability made them a mainstay through both world wars when self-sufficient backyard farming was a national priority. What truly sets the Plymouth Rock apart is its temperament, calm, curious, and incredibly people-friendly. They integrate well into mixed flocks and adapt to a range of climates, from hot summers to freezing winters. Sustainable farmers often appreciate how easily they forage and how well they maintain condition on natural feed sources. They embody balance, neither too delicate nor too aggressive, neither high maintenance nor underproductive. In an era where industrial breeds are designed for short, high-output lifespans, the Plymouth Rock steady, long-term productivity feels like a quiet rebellion, a return to sanity in modern poultry keeping. Meanwhile, from the green pastures of Australasia, the Australorp has earned global admiration as a heritage breed that excels in both productivity and resilience. Originating in Australia from Orpington stock in the early 20th century, the Australorp was developed with one key goal: to create a bird that thrived under natural farm conditions while producing an exceptional number of eggs. It quickly exceeded expectations. In 1922, a group of 6 Australorp hens set a world record by laying 1,857 eggs in a single year, a feat that cemented their reputation as one of the most efficient layers among all heavy breeds. Despite their remarkable output, Australorps are gentle, adaptable, and excellent foragers. Their glossy black feathers shimmer with a beetle-green sheen, and their calm nature makes them ideal for both small farms and larger sustainable operations. They perform well in free-range systems, needing minimal supplemental feed thanks to their efficient grazing habits. Their strong immune systems and adaptability to different climates, from the Australian heat to colder northern zones, make them an invaluable choice for farmers focused on low-input, regenerative methods. Beyond their physical qualities, the Australorp carries an important philosophical lesson, that productivity and sustainability are not opposing forces. With thoughtful breeding and good management, a chicken can provide high yields without compromising its natural rhythms or health. What ties all these heritage breeds together is not just their impressive performance, but their deeper connection to sustainable agricultural values. They each represent an era when farming was cyclical, self-sufficient, and intimately connected to the land. These birds can hatch their own young, thrive on local feed sources, and maintain robust health without the need for intensive care or pharmaceuticals. Like commercial hybrids that burn bright and fast, often becoming unproductive after a year or two, heritage breeds grow at a natural pace, producing consistently over longer lifespans. This slower rhythm aligns perfectly with regenerative and permaculture systems, where diversity, resilience, and long-term stability matter more than rapid gains. Heritage chickens also carry immense cultural value. Every one of these breeds tells a story about the people who developed them, the climates they adapted to, and the food traditions they shaped. The Rhode Island Red speaks of early American independence and farm ingenuity. The Orpington recalls Victorian England's fascination with utility and elegance. The Bresse ties directly to centuries-old French gastronomy, while the Plymouth Rock stands as a symbol of American self-reliance during wartime hardship. The Australorp, on the other hand, represents innovation in the Southern Hemisphere, a testament to how heritage can evolve through selective breeding without losing its essence. Preserving these breeds means preserving the stories, flavors, and wisdom that built sustainable food systems long before industrial agriculture came to dominate. Sustainable farmers today face a growing challenge, balancing profitability with ecological responsibility. Heritage chickens offer a tangible solution. They may not lay as many eggs as commercial leghorns or grow as fast as broiler hybrids, but their total contribution to a farm's ecology and long-term stability often outweighs those numbers. They turn kitchen scraps and pasture insects into protein, aerate the soil while scratching for food, and bring life and color to mixed farming environments. Their hardiness reduces veterinary costs, and their calm personalities make them suitable for diversified farms that include other animals or educational programs. Perhaps most importantly, heritage breeds are genetic insurance for the future. As climate change reshapes environments and disease resistance becomes more critical, these old lines carry traits that modern breeds have lost, traits like natural immunity, brooding instinct, and adaptability to fluctuating weather. Farmers who choose to raise heritage breeds become part of a global movement of preservation and innovation. By supporting these birds, they are investing in a living gene bank that future generations will rely on. It's not just about nostalgia, it's about resilience and preparedness. The world's food security depends on genetic diversity, and heritage chickens embody that in feathers and flesh. Organizations like the Livestock Conservancy have long championed the idea that heritage equals sustainability. That philosophy is no longer an idealistic statement, it's a practical roadmap for a future where agriculture must adapt to survive. In addition to their ecological and cultural importance, heritage chickens bring unmatched sensory and culinary rewards. The flavor of a slow-grown Orpington or Bresse chicken, for instance, is far richer than that of an industrial bird. Their meat develops complexity and texture that chefs adore and consumers increasingly seek out. The market for real chicken flavor is rising, and farmers raising heritage breeds often find premium demand in local and specialty markets. Their eggs, too, tend to have deeper colored yolks and firmer whites, often reflecting the bird's diverse diets and healthy lifestyles. These sensory advantages align perfectly with the modern push toward authentic, traceable, and regenerative food production. Consumers today aren't just buying food, they're buying a story, a set of values, and a connection to the land. Heritage chickens deliver all three in abundance. Each of these breeds proves that sustainability is not just about efficiency, but balance. The Rhode Island Red thrives through durability and consistent output. The Orpington offers versatility and temperament. The Bresse elevates farming into a culinary art form. The Plymouth Rock exemplifies practical adaptability, and the Australorp showcases how selective heritage breeding can reach astonishing productivity without industrial shortcuts. Together, they represent a blueprint for how sustainable poultry farming can be both profitable and principled. The resurgence of interest in these heritage breeds signals a broader shift in agricultural thinking. Farmers are increasingly recognizing that faster isn't always better. The industrial model, with its emphasis on growth rates and feed conversion ratios, often overlooks the long-term costs, fragile genetics, dependency on synthetic inputs, and ecological imbalance. Heritage breeds, by contrast, bring us back to a more circular economy, where waste is minimized, biodiversity is cherished, and the farm becomes a living ecosystem rather than a production line. They invite farmers to slow down, observe, and participate in the rhythms of nature rather than forcing them. Sustainable farming is as much about mindset as it is about method. It's about seeing livestock not as commodities, but as collaborators. Heritage chickens fit naturally into that vision. They are independent enough to forage and self-maintain, yet social and adaptable enough to integrate seamlessly into holistic farm systems. Their ability to live long, reproduce naturally, and remain productive across many seasons creates a self-sustaining cycle, one that mirrors the regenerative principles that define modern sustainability movements. When farmers raise them, they're not just producing eggs or meat, they're cultivating resilience, history, and hope. As the global farming community seeks solutions to climate instability, soil degradation, and biodiversity loss, the answer might not lie in futuristic technologies alone. Sometimes, the key to progress is rediscovery. These heritage chicken breeds are not relics of the past, they are living proof that the past already knew many of the answers we're still searching for today. Their endurance across centuries is evidence that nature rewards balance and respect more than speed and control. For sustainable farmers, they are not just animals, they're teachers. As we've seen, heritage chickens are far more than relics of the past, they're the heartbeat of sustainable farming. Each of these breeds has proven its worth through generations of resilience, adaptability, and productivity. They don't just survive in natural conditions, they thrive, offering rich eggs, flavorful meat, and strong genetics that modern hybrids simply can't match. For any farmer who values self-sufficiency, animal welfare, and long-term sustainability, these heritage birds are the perfect allies. By choosing to raise them, you're not only investing in your farm, you're helping preserve living history and protect the biodiversity that keeps agriculture strong. Every Rhode Island Red, Orpington, Bresse, Plymouth Rock, or Australorp raised on pasture contributes to a more balanced, regenerative future. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible breeds, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us which heritage breed you'd love to raise or already have on your farm. Together, we can keep these timeless chickens thriving and ensure that sustainable farming continues to grow stronger with every generation.